All right, guys, we got Ron joining us now. We'll let Jerry start us off with questions.
So, Ron, you guys have an NCAA tournament to play. How do you sort of shake this off and turn the page and get focused on what really is the most important part of the season?
We just gotta look forward. I often tell the guys after a loss, you can't do anything about the past. Coming off of a loss, coming off of a win, it doesn't matter. Like, this is the most important part of the season, so we gotta stick with it and stick with each other because we're a bunch of hard-nosed, hard workers. Nobody expected us to get here, so we just gotta keep pushing forward. And today wasn't our day. Who cares? We gotta move on. It's all right. So we're gonna see what Sunday brings us, and we're excited.
Go to Keith Sargent and then Steve Politi.
Ron, you've probably been dreaming about this moment for a couple of years now, but any thoughts what it's going to be like on Sunday when you see the Rutgers name come across the Selection Sunday show?
It's just going to be amazing. Everybody on the roster, when they committed to Rutgers, I bet you people asked, like, why? I remember when I committed to Rutgers and I'll play away games for Bosco teams would tell, like, opposing student sections be like, last in the Big Ten and talking all this trash about Rutgers. Nobody ever expected us to get here. And we just did it by working with each other and just playing for each other and playing for everybody we have in that locker room. We just got to continue to do that.
Ron, it looked like these last two games you were really making a conscious effort to attack the basket whenever you could. Was that just a different approach? Was there something about that talk about that a little bit?
I just feel like teams are closing out harder on me, so I'm just trying to utilize a pump fake in my dribble more, Shooting open threes is great, but, teams are over contested now, so it's time to use a pump fake, get into the lane, get fouled, get to the foul line, and, pick up some easy ones.
Go to Aaron Brightman and then Chris Kowalski.
Ron, with all that this team has been through the last 2 years, and now that the moment's finally about to happen, do you feel that you guys are mentally battle-tested and pretty much, ready for whatever comes next?
Yeah, I feel like this is our second year. We made it in a row, 2 years of playing in the greatest conference of sports, the best basketball conference in the country, and there's no debate. And it feels like we made it last year, but I feel like we're battle-tested. We play great teams night in and night out, There's never a night off in the Big Ten. I'm just excited to get a taste of another conference for once,
Hey, Ron, you reached 1,000 points today. Does that mean anything to you? Have any significance?
Of course, man. That means a lot to me. This is obviously not the way I wanted to do it, but like I said, the past is the past. I'm just looking forward to the future. But, this is definitely a dream come true. Like, who would have thought, man? Like, I remember freshman year of high school, I didn't even play basketball seriously, and this is just coming to Rutgers and being a part of this historic team is just a dream come true. And, I'm just looking to keep pushing forward.
We will take the next question from Steve Politi.
Hey, Ron, you've played games against a team like Illinois where you take it right to them and win the game, and nights like tonight where it just doesn't go the same way. Is there any concern about what team might show up at the NCAA tournament?
I don't think there's any concern. Me and my teammates have been dreaming of this moment for a long time. We're just excited to get matched up against whoever we got to play. We'll play anybody in the country, or we're going to come and we're going to show up and we're going to play Rutgers basketball.
Keith Sargent.
You saw what Indiana brought fan-wise yesterday. Illinois, there was a ton of orange, and, it was a pro-Illinois crowd. Are you hoping, it's obviously been 30 years for Rutgers, that you have a really loyal fan base. Are you hoping that they come out for the NCAA tournament in droves and support this team?
Definitely, I hope Rutgers Nation comes out. But once again, like, we're living in a global pandemic. There's no guarantees in the world we live in right now. So just making it there, I feel like making it there for the fans, for everybody who's been supporting us, and I just hope they show support. But if they can't, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, me and my team are just going to try to go out there and get a win.
Dylan McCoy.
Ron, you did a really good job tonight, just being able to get to the basket and being able to finish. What do you think you guys need to bring into the NCAA tournament in order to, win one game or win a couple of games? What traits do you need to bring from the season, and what weaknesses do you need to shy away from in the tournament?
To get some wins in the tournament, we got to be the most connected that we've been in the last 2 years. We got to be the most connected group that I've ever seen in my last 3 years here. And we got to play for each other, and we got to strive away from being selfish, and we got to always make that next pass. We got to team rebound, box out. when we step in between that lines, it's not doing it for the name on the back of your jersey. It's doing it for the name on the front of your jersey that you share with your brothers, your coaches, and all, everybody that supports us. So if we bring that Rutgers basketball grit to the NCAA tournament, I'm confident in facing whoever.